Okay, let's start. Good day, everyone. Again, it's me. And today, we've invited our dear Adam Shen, the Video Communication Solution Director of KEDACOM Overseas Department, to have a discussion about the rising hybrid work model and our solution with Zen Series Smart Meeting Board. During the session, you may type down any questions you have in the question bar, and our product manager will answer right after. Also, we'll pick a few to discuss later on.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm really glad to be here and introduce the coming collaboration trends in organizations. As we all have been experiencing the pandemic influence in past few years. Yeah. Let's think about this. So what changes happened in our routine collaboration and how it's like or will be like in the coming post-pandemic year? I believe you guys already have some ideas.
Is that something like a work from home or like remote working?
Yeah, that's right. We just use the term hybrid work model to define it.
Can you explain more about the word?
Sure. Let me give some examples. Since the pandemic is still there, employees are not always able to work in office.
Yeah.
Hence, organizations need a full ready solution to prepare their staff a hybrid working environment and keep efficiency and flexibility. And that's called the hybrid work model.
Okay, it's a good idea and sounds really safe to me. Since the pandemic, I won't take the risk taking bus or subways or gather with a bunch of people having meetings, right?
Yeah, right. Honestly, employees' new attitude towards office-based work is another driving factor of a hybrid work model. And to achieve this, the core requirement is to support employee flow through various workplaces and cooperate in a more unified and elegant way.
When I was working at home, we heavily rely on different communication tools for remote meetings or cooperating each other's. That's quite troublesome though. Are these also called a hybrid work model?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Okay. Just the part of the concept.
Okay.
But hybrid work model requires more. Let me explain to you the difference. During the process of collaborating with our remote colleagues, we may need a lot of software, including maybe Slack, Skype, Zoom, Astra. Just for cooperating with your colleagues, it's definitely not a good solution that you need to keep switching from one to another.
Yeah.
The experience will be terrible and far from smooth. So to have a hybrid workplace is not only to build links among your employees, but also an integrated system which can manage your resource, your people, information, and even workflows together to create a unified system.
Okay.
So basically, the hybrid work model shall not only take consideration of different workplaces situation, but also how information are synchronized in the system so that no matter the employees change between different workplaces, they still be able to work smoothly.
That sounds reasonable. So how can we achieve it?
Let's say we are in the situation that some of our colleagues are working remotely. And the others are back in office. We want to start a meeting instead of separately messaging them and check with each one by one. Through the one software solution, we can check everyone's status and calendars, which already synchronized in the system. Then in the company, we still prefer to conduct meeting in meeting rooms. And since the information is all synchronized, we can easily check the room status too, and book rooms wherever or whenever you need.
Okay.
Well, set up a meeting room can be annoying sometimes. It will no longer be an issue using the smart meeting board, and we call it one board solution. And then to support the above functions and the information traverse through different workplaces, a unified service and management platform should be deployed. Usually, the platform should be tailored or developed to match each company's workflow and becomes a unique one cloud to link all your hybrid workplaces. So this one software plus one board plus one cloud is the coming trend of how we build up a new hybrid work model.
Okay, and now it's much more clear about what is hybrid work model and how to build a hybrid workplace. So let's get into the topic.
Okay, so as you know, KEDACOM has profound technical and marketing experience in video conferencing products and solutions. From the beginning, we focused on providing professional conferencing solutions for industry users, and we keep innovation in our products. So we launched our new Zen series smart meeting board to help industry users to fast upgrade their meeting rooms. Together with our powerful cloud platform and the other products, we formed our hybrid workplace solution. Okay, then maybe before we go deep into our solution, maybe a brief introduction video of the meeting board will help us all to get a basic knowledge of this product.
Okay, let's check this out. All right, just like the video shows, one device to provide all your need for meetings. A great piece of work with elegant looking.
Yeah, truly it is. The Zen Smart Meeting Board is an all-in-one product designed for medium or small size meeting room. Combining the display, conferencing, and collaboration functions, and easy to deploy. Just one device and two cables. You can set up an elegant meeting room.
So, what do you think is the biggest advantage of the product?
Maybe with this product, in your meeting room, it can bring you a complete and fluent conferencing experience.
Okay.
So first of all, no matter remote video conferencing or local use, you can quickly start and use. Secondly, with the help of a smart camera and a microphone introduced in the video, it supports auto framing and the speaker tracking function. So it can perform a convenient communication. Thirdly, its whiteboard and cutting functions is quite effective in collaboration. And especially in multi-person meeting.
Okay.
Then lastly, it can support the secure communication, which can let you speak and conferencing with an easy mind.
Thanks for conclusion. I think now we all get the concept of Zen Smart Meeting Board. And next, can you introduce us more about how it fits in our hybrid work solution?
Okay, so KEDACOM now can provide users with Zen Smart Meeting Board to upgrade their meeting rooms, so or even their home office. Yeah. Then, as for desktop or mobile scenarios, I believe the software endpoint, our Sky client, is a perfect choice to as the only worker collaboration tool. It supports not only the conferencing, but also instant messaging, and group chatting, and the file transfer, and more. As the necessary part of one software, one board, one cloud, KEDACOM can help users to build up their own private cloud, or just utilize our public cloud Movision service, thus to achieve the final hybrid workplace solution.
All right. Can you give us an instruction of how our hybrid work solution can perform in general cases?
Sure. To better describe the functions, I would prefer to take a general conference process as an example.
Okay.
So like before a conference, considering hybrid workplaces, preparation work can be done quickly with our solution. No matter where you locate, when creating a conference by software or web, you can check each member's availability and select who and where to join the conference. Once the conference is created, the meeting information would appear on their conference calendar. The schedule can also be synchronized to the meeting board in the selecting room. Yeah. So it can make sure no one will occupy the meeting room. Just like this, one solution to link your people, time, room, devices with the conference.
Great.
And the next, after that, the participants will be notified by software message or email, and they can also feedback whether join or not. Besides the notification part, participants can also upload certain documents into the shared folder. Then when meeting starts, everyone can easily download from the server. That will make the information share far more efficient. Okay. And of course, participants can also use our Sky client software to create the conference group channel to discuss some topics ahead of the conference.
All right. Are members able to invite others to join the conference too?
Definitely.
Okay.
They can send the conference ID or link to invite others, just like what we did when using other meeting softwares. Yeah. But what's more, all ongoing conferences can be shown to everyone in our solution. Yeah. So others can just search the ongoing list on Sky Client and join if they need. Okay. And what if I don't want to be interrupted? Conference privacy is always our top priority. So a first way to go, I think, is to set the password when create the conference. Okay, of course. Yeah. Another way is to set your meetings as the no disturbing conference, meaning that only the invited person can join.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you don't want to be interrupted at all, I suggest the invisible conference, which means the meeting won't even show on the list.
Okay. Seems like you guys really work hard on the security part. Okay, it definitely is one of the most important parts when it comes to video conference. Can you explain more about it, the security?
Okay, so security is a key topic. I suggest we should think it more in a systematic mindset, which means we should consider it from the encryption level all the way to the application level. KEDACOM's video conferencing is aiming at industries like government and public security. Hence, we put security at the top of the customer's needs. Good. So far, we have built a systematic security solution for conferencing, including the access protection and the management protection and the conference protection, and also data encryption.
Okay.
Then let's go down to the encryption level. We do encryption of both signaling and media transmission. And we support encryption protocols like TLS, SRTP, AES. And if you need, we also can offer specific industry encryption and even the quantum encryption. Okay. And most importantly, this encryption is a whole link protection from your platform to your endpoints. So you can take an easy mind when using our conferencing solution.
Not bad. All right. Next, shall we take a look at how the solution performs during an ongoing conference?
Right. So first of all, we too support abundant conferencing functions. Yeah. I believe you guys already familiar with it, so I won't go emphasize this part.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I would prefer to explain what's the core functions that can truly help your communication in meeting rooms with our Zen Smart Meeting Board, right? Conferencing is the process of information exchange. Yeah. So both video and audio are equally important for your presentation. As you may see in the product video, it supports the AI algorithms for the camera and the microphone, so that the image and the voice capture will always focus on the key person who is giving speech.
Okay.
And moreover, it's a group meeting. With the help of our intelligent audio processing engine, attendees can freely talk with no near far voice difference. And the background noises is automatically filtered. It will increase the efficiency of this discussion. Then at last, the solution also supports recording and live broadcasting. For important conferences, it can help you keep archive of each important moment. All right. Then maybe another function that can help is that the meeting board supports multiple way of casting, allowing the attendee to go fast content sharing. Other than our dear HDMI, they can just use the wireless casting tools or our casting dongle to quickly share and have discussion without any barrier, to greatly improve the fluency of the communication. Okay. Then next, what's the one thing that we will use in every single meeting? The whiteboard. All right, of course. Yeah, of course we have that tool. I mean, it's basically the most important tool, right? Yeah. Maybe let's first have a look of our whiteboard function first. Sure. Yeah.
Sometimes, virtual meeting can be really annoying with poor setup and wrong equipment. Your marker stops working. You have so many creative ideas, yet only one writing board. Your remote colleague is unable to read, thus loses focus completely. Discussion becomes impossible, and you waste more time to save minutes of meeting. That's why you need KEDACOM's Smart Meeting Board. It allows you to write down freely. Meanwhile, the remote colleague is on the same page with you through shared screen. You can also erase, input charts, or even drag it wherever you like. Move with your hands and keep the whole picture, so your colleague is able to express his ideas as well. In the end, don't forget to scan the QR code to save your thoughts.
All right. I noticed that it has a lot of features. I think the borderless canvas is quite a helpful one.
Indeed, especially when you have full of thoughts, but not enough space to write down.
That's right.
Yeah, just like the video showed, you can simply squeeze to create more area filling your ideas. And with the combination of gesture control, instant annotation, and dual person writing, collaborations can be never so convenient.
Great.
And when the conference is over, all the content can be saved or shared quickly to your mobile phone, email box, or Skype client. So we won't miss a thing. Besides, if enabled the conference recording, the video clips can be stored into the cloud or private platform. It would facilitate attendees to play back or review.
All right. And to help you guys get a clearer understanding of how our solution would be like, let's take a look at the demo video. Okay, so that's the whole process of how our hybrid work solution perform in the general collaboration scenarios. And as this meeting board is an all-in-one product, which support both wall mounting and floor standing, It can be easily equipped into your meeting rooms or your manager room with little efforts. You may also place it at home to give a better experience than the desktop software.
Yes. As the meeting board supports a dual operating system, you also can quickly switch between Android and Windows and install each system's third-party applications to meet your special needs. Hence, its function is never only a conferencing terminal. You can imagine the application scenarios with your creative ideas. So like in open workplace, it can be used for your staff to go fast mindstorm. Also, it can be used as your company culture board to show some events, advertising, bulletin information.
That's great. And okay, let's say if I'm a manager, I would like to get a system with some extra functions customized to match with our workflow. Is that possible?
Yes. This is why KEDACOM insists on the concept of Video Conference Plus. We understand that each industry has different workflow and work model. We can maximize application value through converging the video conferencing into the industry workflow. So to help our partners to do so, all of our products support Open API or SDK for third-party development or integration. So in this way, a more attractive and fluent solution can be done. And it does support quite a lot of applications in different industry market. I will share some ideas that you may consider.
All right.
So for banking, healthcare, or certain kind of reception scenarios, the meeting board can perform as an advertising board, bulletin board in the public area, or you may even develop a remote reception or consulting solution with it to facilitate people by handling certain issues online.
Oh yeah, I've seen this in a bank. You can speak with their expert consultant about any financial products through it, or even when you apply for credit cards, they will have a quick verification of your identity remotely.
Yes. So this kind of application, on one hand, can improve the business efficiency and save a lot of time for everyone.
Okay.
On the other hand, under the pandemic, it also does help in reducing the health risk for both employees and the customers.
Great.
Yeah. And the next scenario, for most people, there comes a time where they must come into contact with their governments, whether it's to obtain a driver license, appear in court, or apply for some social benefits.
Right.
Yeah. To access essential government services, many citizens may have to take time off work, travel long distance, or wait in line. All of this takes time, and time is money. Thus, such online applications have become more and more popular in government, education, law enforcement, and other industries.
That's right.
So KEDACOM grabs the opportunity and provides solutions to our clients. For example, it can be applied in court to speed up the hearing process of some low-risk civil affairs. And for insurance company, remote inspection can be very useful for cutting the cost of business traveling.
Yeah.
And we do understand that the importance of family visits on prisoners' mental well-being. So we customized an online visiting system in prison to bridge them with their families.
All right. Today, we all have a deep understanding of what is hybrid work model and how we achieve it. And also, we went through a few specific industry application ideas. Maybe at last, let's back to meeting board, the product itself, and go through some highlights of the product.
Sure. Let's have some quick look at about its key features.
Yeah. Okay.
So firstly, it's an all-in-one device. So all you need is one room plus one board.
Yeah.
And that's enough.
Okay.
Secondly, it has a superior display panel, so 4K resolution, full laminated, and it can give you vivid image quality.
Okay.
Then moreover, it supports high precision touch and control. And it supports industry top level writing latency. And next, as integrated with the smart camera and the microphone, it gives you an immersive conferencing experience by capture only the importance.
Okay.
Then it also supports third-party interoperability. And because of the flexibility, you can easily conduct a meeting with your colleagues or your partner through any conference software. And at last, there are still a lot to explore with our Zen Smart meeting board. Besides the conferencing whiteboard casting functions, maybe a surprise moment by signature wall.
Yeah.
A fast group vote by built-in voting tools.
Okay.
Yeah. And maybe a little sense of ceremony by our welcome page. Yeah.
Okay.
With the smart meeting board, you can get far more than a perfect conference experience.
Okay. Thanks for the summarize. Okay, and next, let's get straight to our Q&A sessions. I believe our dear Adam here are ready to answer you.
Okay, we got one question. Okay, let's say, I found it's interesting of our smart camera function. I mean, the zoom and the tracking features of people. So if I'm using Zoom meeting on the meeting board, does it still support the smart function? Okay, thanks for this question. Yes, the smart function, we call them as the auto framing and the speaker tracking. So let me first explain the function. The auto framing function can let the built-in camera automatically to switch to the best viewing angle according to the locations of multiple persons in your room. And the speaker tracking can automatically track a speaker and display the close-up view. So these two functions are realized by the face recognition technology inside the camera and the voice localization feature inside the area microphone. So when you're using Zoom or third-party meeting softwares, so the meeting boards can also give you the same experience, the same function, just like what we showed in our meeting services. Yeah. Okay. I hope this make it clear. Okay. And okay. There comes an easy question. Okay. So the question is the meeting board panel infrared touch panel or capacitive panel? Yeah. As the meeting board is aiming at general user using scenarios, so we use the infrared touch technology. So because it's more economic choice, and our IR touch accuracy is really high, and it can reach industry top level performance with 35 milliseconds writing latency. So this, I think it is enough for you to use in your general scenarios. Okay. Okay, here is one more. Okay, the question is, so I noticed the meeting boards for the Android and the Windows system. So do you mean the product has Android version and the Windows version? Okay, the answer is no. So the fundamental operating system of a meeting board is Android. And if you need the Windows, you can insert an OPS PC, which is a pluggable PC, into the OPS slot of the meeting board. Then you can switch and use whether Android and Windows. So the OPS PC actually is a standard product. So you can purchase from us or just use your existing OPS PC. Okay.
Okay, I think it's almost the time.
Okay.
The rest of the questions, we will record all the questions, and after this, we will answer you guys one by one through email. All right. Okay, and I believe okay, thanks, Adam. And I believe that will be all for today's session. Again, in the meantime, you may also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn to get the newest information. And I'm Arthur. I will see you next time.